Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm very excited to get back into it because last episode was just so much. Holy shit. Hydra's here. Everything's out in the open, mostly. Garrett was Hydra. Ward is Hydra. I am still having a lot of difficulty with that. They don't know. I feel like they're going to have to know. But I wonder how long they won't know. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about it. But I'm glad the Hydra stuff is out. And I'm really curious to know how they're going to start rebuilding, who they're going to trust, what their missions are going to be like. I mean, we have to rebuild relationships with inside of our own group, specifically Coulson and Melinda, and then dealing with the whole Ward of it all is a whole other thing. And you know, Skye just got her badge, and now like the sanctity of what it means to be an agent has been forever tarnished. So like, is she even gonna want to be one anymore? And this is just a huge game changer that I can't wait to see what the show is going to look like now that it's happened. So this next episode is called Providence, the capital of Rhode Island. I don't know, but I'm very, very excited. So let's get into it. Raina. She loves flowers. Loves them. I forgot that they had captured her, but yeah. She's about to get busted out.
What are you doing here?
Ward, you're breaking my heart, man. Her heart's desire.
Hydra's out there now, but at least our team's still intact. We can fight them. And we will.
Our new mission statement.
I never had any gifts. At least not the kind you believed in. Just a very high-level S.H.I.E.L.D. security clearance. And persuasive personality. Welcome to Hydra.
Ugh. Girl.
You need to replace the grounding
They
wires.
are Nazis.
Turn on. You need to replace the grounding wires. You need to shush.
I'm happy we could.
Mr. Coulson, it's a real mess your boys have gotten us
He was in Heroes.
Hydra caught us by surprise.
Well, that's an understatement. We just want to ask a few questions. Get the lay of the land. Everything checks out, you and your boys can be on your merry.
Sounds good. This doesn't sound good.
He's lying, definitely, for sure.
Feel free to commandeer one of Han's vehicles.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Why can't he be a part of the team?
No problem. Just not letting you on my plane.
I think he should come along with us.
Okay.
Okay.
But Agent Triplet is your responsibility.
I trust him. Although, I mean, everyone could be a double agent. You just don't know. I don't trust anything now.
You need to disappear. All personal records, photos, anything that proves we exist. Then erase it.
Wow.
That's kind of the nuclear option.
It's our only option.
We're starting from scratch.
Every government agency in the world will be on our ass.
What about Ward? Have you heard from him? He and Agent Han should have dropped Garrett off at the fridge by now.
Not yet. Here, give him a call.
Now I'm scrubbing our IDs while Coulson figures out our next move.
Makes sense. Agent Han picked up some Navy jets in the vicinity. Just is taking the long route to the fridge.
Got a clean slate. You can be anyone you want.
I don't know. Maybe Tom Brady.
Ew.
Always wanted to play quarterback. Tom Brady? You hate the Patriots. The Agent Grant Ward she knows doesn't.
Wow. You even lie about that?
Yeah, that straight version of you is something else. She's cute. But don't forget what the assignment was. Don't forget who gave it to you, and don't forget why.
So he does really like her.
Cheer up. We're close. We've been testing these new drugs. They all have different numbers.
Ew.
We thought one of them might contain whatever Jesus juice brought Coulson back from the dead.
This is big for me. Finally felt like I was a part of something, and now it's worthless.
They look like coordinates.
What?
Coordinates to where?
I don't know yet, but there's only one person who could have sent these,
Fury?
and this is totally his style.
I'd ask you about Coulson and his team and how you managed to gain their trust.
I jumped out of a plane. I had a parachute.
They never suspected.
Agent May was the primary threat, so I let
Wow.
things get intimate.
You don't seem like her type.
I'm everyone's type.
Okay.
He pressured me. You'd be surprised how often you get invited to the party when you don't want to go. Sir, I was trained from day one as a specialist. I go in alone, I get it done. This team thing,
You shut up! I'm so mad.
I gave Coulson a person he thought he could help.
I spent time with Coulson. He's a good man. Someone who laid down his life for you. Don't you owe a man like that something?
Sure.
The wrong
But
one.
I owe Garrett everything.
He's the worst.
Fury ordered the surgery.
Yes, but he wasn't in charge of the Tahiti project, and the person that was behind that operation may be in charge.
Wait, what did you say?
Who was?
Somebody else was behind it? Who the hell was that?
I don't know.
Who? Tell me.
Phil, I don't know. And without him, there's no way to know who is responsible. And there's a real danger that Hydra's controlling your actions. That's why Fury put me on this plane,
Wow.
to watch you.
I'm not gonna hand over my weapon. You wanna try to take it from me?
Oh, don't do this. Mom and Dad are fighting and I don't like it.
We have to trust that Coulson knows what he's doing.
You really want me to radio her? Have her turn the plane around, come all the way back?
That's exactly what you need to do.
Destroyed.
Ah! They planned that?
Took you boys long enough. Need to radio security.
How the hell did Hydra know that you and Hand were coming? We told him.
Damn.
A little warning next time?
You know the slingshot program?
Yeah, that's how S.H.I.E.L.D. gets rid of its dangerous technology.
Do they now?
So you have all of
Welcome
this.
to the toy store.
Oh, God. You didn't even stop touching that.
It's the bottom floor. I've seen the blueprints with my own eyes.
Care to make it interesting?
Is it the gravitonium?
Loser buys dinner.
Perfect. So sick of the crap we eat.
I want to believe Coulson knows what he's doing, but
Well, at least we still have each other.
Yeah.
good. Because the last thing I want is for things to change.
It's too late for that, huh?
Yeah. But you're still following him, so you'll have to believe a little.
And now he has us in the middle of nowhere chasing ghosts. That's because his whole world fell apart. He's not alone in that.
Yeah, everyone.
We're not going back. Not until we find whatever Fury has waiting for us.
God, he really is just
Doesn't matter.
dead
Let's use the
set.
ultra remaining fuel just to get us here. We are not agents of nothing. We are agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that still carries weight. That has to carry weight after everything we've been through. That carries weight! Ah.
Oh! What is it protecting?
Phil, don't. Hey, no, Phil.
His blind loyalty to Fury is very similar towards Garrett.
Identify yourself.
I'm Phil Coulson, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Welcome, Agent Coulson. We've been expecting you.
Hey! Okay.
She programmed it to erase all data if anyone other than her attempts to access it.
Of course you did.
You know what that means, Romeo.
Don't. Don't use her!
I
Patton!
call it Providence, although technically it doesn't have a name because technically it doesn't exist.
It was my badge.
It was, okay, that's going to be tough to replace, but very soon you're going to be issued your very own lanyard.
Exciting.
Lanyards for others will be distributed on a case-by-case basis.
So, was there something you wanted to tell me?
Yes, my bad. Fury is not dead.
What?
Way to bury the lead.
Hydra thinks they killed him, but he managed to escape from DC.
So you just lied to my team?
Well, I don't know them. And those are Fury's direct orders. Only a select few people can know that he's alive.
Secret base, huh? Sounds just like Fury.
Just got confirmed. Fury's out of the picture.
Well, that is good news.
Honestly, it's best that they didn't know in that
Less thing to worry
instance,
about.
so.
Listen, about the girl.
Look, I know how much it means to you. I'll get it done.
Coulson will be busy.
Actual feelings are going to be a
Give you
problem,
24
though.
hours to get the password and get out. After that, well, cross off the team and bring the girl to me. Make me believe.
Grant Ward, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Lord, this life. You don't have to be this way.
Identify yourself.
Grant Ward.
Then maybe we can get that drink.
Deal.
This is so not cool.
You have to be kidding.
You.
I've been in a cell smaller than my shoe closet.
I knew it. I knew when that episode happened that this was gonna bite us in the ass.
Thank you. That's more like it.
I knew that scientist had points. He had reasons, and this is why. Oh my God, we've just given them like nuclear power. This is fantastic. Well, I'm as devastated as ever. I don't feel good, although Coulson was right in his belief of Fury, and even though all the team isn't 100% about his blind faith, it did work out. It was interesting how they broke down the Tahiti thing and how that was separate from Fury. So that's why he wanted May to watch out for him, because they could have implanted some Hydra shit in there. I never thought about that, but that makes a lot of sense. And I mean, I'm glad it wasn't the case. But Fury was right to be worried about it because Hydra was everywhere. So they have this base. And, you know, Patton Oswalt didn't tell everyone about Fury. And, you know, this makes a lot of sense for why they had different levels of clearance in S.H.I.E.L.D. Because if everyone knew about Fury, they would have inadvertently told Garrett. Because Skye 100% believes and trusts Grant. So I bet Coulson doesn't tell anyone. I wonder if he'll tell May. I wonder if Fury will reach out to May in any way. I mean, he gave her a direct line to him. But I feel like if you're going to tell anybody in the team, it would be her. But he doesn't, like, their relationship is not good right now. It's going to take a while. The Ward and Skye stuff is a little more complicated than just him deceiving her and everyone else. Like, they made it pretty clear here that he has actual feelings for her. And I know Garrett doesn't seem worried about that. He's like, use it if you need to. But I'm not saying I want it, or even that's what what's gonna happen. But if Ward is salvageable, it's gonna be because of Skye. Ward did say in this episode that he owes his life to Garrett. So this is a full trust that he's put in him. I don't know what Hydra's mission is other than like world domination, but it's not based on any like, I mean, Hydra began as an offshoot of Nazis and that was based on white supremacy. I don't know if that's still their, you know, intent, but it should give pause to everyone involved especially Raina, girl, come on. They're going to use you and toss you aside like they do everyone. And if Grant is just doing this because of his faith in and loyalty to Garrett, at what point is there a bridge too far? Will you do any and everything for him? What if he wants you to kill Skye? Would you do it? That might be a fracture point for them at some point. I hope so. But I hope they get wise to Ward soon. But I don't see it happening. But they're all ghosts now. No one has an identity. S.H.I.E.L.D., for all intents and purposes, is over. But like this is the remnants. This is what we got now. And I'm glad Trip came along. I do trust Trip. The way he acted, he could have revealed himself to be Hydra at points in last episode, and that never happened. Unless he's deep undercover. Even deeper than Ward. I doubt it. So I like that he came, and I like that Gemma vouched for him. And it's interesting to see how everyone's processing this, and it's not all the same. Everyone kind of has different concerns and levels of guilt about what they've been a part of unknowingly and what they want to do going forward. But Coulson's very clear-eyed, straight ahead, just follow Fury. I think obviously we know that Fury is trustworthy and that's the right thing to do. But I get why they'd be like, maybe we should pump the brakes. But the facility worked out. They found it. It's a starting point. So it's something. I just hate the deception of Ward. I hate him being amongst the ranks, knowing what we know, and he's really good at that of like how he broke down what he had been doing inside and saving Simmons that time, jumping out of the plane. All that was calculated, and I feel so manipulated. I'm so angry. But, you know, this is really good. It's really interesting. I love how they're doing this. And I can't wait to see what happens next. I wonder if Hydra is the overall baddie for like all of the seasons, or is this specific to season 1? Not sure. But Garrett is just so obviously evil. Ward, wake up. He just seems to be like, I'm going to do whatever Garrett wants, versus like he has some like ideology that he's following. So I feel like you could work with that. But I mean, he's indoctrinated, so I don't know if he's savable. I'm not expecting it. I just don't want him to hurt Skye. Don't do it. And I need Coulson and May to trust each other again, but that's probably going to be a little bit of a long road. But I believe they'll get there. And I love that Gemma and Fitz, you know that they still have each other. That was a nice little moment they had. And I'm glad Trip's there. So, you know, they're still doing it. They're still out there. They're still fighting the fight, which I love to see. But yeah, it's fun to see them all grappling with the enormity of the situation that we just went through. And I like to see this aftermath. And this gravitonium is going to be a serious problem. And I hope they find out about it soon. But like, this is on Fury a little bit for keeping all this shit. That slingshot program was a false flag. And now this is why you should have done it. Because it is in the wrong hands. But I enjoyed this. I like to see them scrambling. Like they're flying by the seat of their pants. This is a brave new world, and it's scary, and I'm just glad they have each other, and I'm excited to see what they do next. So yeah, really good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.